What is going on, everyone? What is going on? Today, have a pair of sneakers that I've been really excited about. But first, I want to talk about the uncivilized hoodies. We released them last week, and we had a ton of people hitting us up saying that they missed out. We want everyone who wants one to get one, so we are going to do a small restock Friday, 12 p.m. noon Eastern Time, MrFormerSimpson.com. They cost $55. We do ship international. Is there anything else I'm forgetting?
That's it.
That's it. I'll tweet a link out. I'll have a link in my Instagram bio. You've heard about it a couple times, or you will have heard about it a couple times here on the YouTube channel. So if you want one, be quick. It's not an endless supply. And after they're gone this time, there will be no more restocks. When they're gone this time, they're gone for good. So if you want one, get one. If you're there, if you're on the site at 12 p.m. Eastern Time, you should be able to get one. I don't think it's going to be an issue. But, 12:30, probably not. So if you want one, snag one. I just wanted to let you guys know because I talked about it on Twitter yesterday. And, I know some of you don't follow on Twitter and stuff, so I want everybody to have a fair shot at it. So there you go. Now, today, we're going to keep this. You guys know we've been doing the vlog videos. We're going to keep this video. This is kind of a video within a vlog, if you will. We want to keep this one a little more contained because it is a performance overview. And so I really want to give you guys kind of the information and talk about the tech a little bit. So, the shoes. Bang. Shouts to my man Tone, by the way. He snagged these for me. The box is very nice, but we're not here to talk about that. The shoe, the Nike Lebron 14. This is the out of nowhere colorway, and this is actually not my size. He tried to grab a 13 for me. They didn't have 13s. I didn't see 13s on the sneakers app, so I don't know what Nike did there. If there is a 13 out there, I'm going to have to try to swap these or trade them, or I'm going to have to do something because I need my size. So I can't really discuss the fit. What I can say is that LeBrons have almost always fit me snug, and I kind of expect these to fit that way as well. So we'll see. Let me get this out of here. This is annoying. Ooh, tricky. Bam. Okay, that's better. That looks better, right? Let me just speak on the LeBron line a little bit. I've been, being a bigger player myself, I've been a fan of the LeBron line, but I feel like after the 10, it kind of started to go downhill a little bit. I absolutely loved the 10. There wasn't another model after that I loved. So I have high hopes for these. Let's just talk about the tech a little bit. And that's what these overviews are. I just want to kind of discuss the tech, give you my initial thoughts. Obviously, we'll be working on a full performance review in the next few weeks. But it's nice to kind of talk about the tech for those who don't want to wait that amount of time, or, just to kind of familiarize yourself and, you can kind of understand what to expect. So let's start at the bottom of the shoe. Nike went with this hex zoom, kind of reminiscent of the 12, I believe it was. And these are pretty chunky zoom units. This one in the heel. And see, that's what I mean. I have not played in this sneaker, but I can tell you right now, cushioning and impact protection is not going to be an issue. This one in the middle is almost like, you think about when you need cushioning, when you need that impact protection, you think about the ball of the foot and the heel. So this one in the middle is almost just, they're going all out. And it's not a surprise that they do that because LeBron is 6'8", 250, 260, whatever he is. So he needs that cushioning. He needs that impact protection. So the trade-off is the court feel's not as good. I can guarantee you the court feel will not be as good as the court feel on the Kyrie 3. You just know that. That just is what it is. So I expect these to be absolute monsters in the impact protection department, and I am excited about that. Materials-wise, I dig them. They basically you have kind of this nylon kind of stretchy liner, and then you have a perforated foam, and then over that you have a very, very thin layer of mesh. And I like it. It feels good. It seems like it's going to offer support without being restrictive, without being, and definitely not too flimsy. And that's a balance I think Nike's been doing a pretty good job with lately, is that balance between not too restrictive, but still supportive. And speaking of support, I also really like the cut of the shoe. As you can see, it comes up pretty high, but then they have it cut low where your ankle is, so it doesn't stop flexibility and it doesn't stop, kind of that ankle flexion, which is really important to have on court. As a basketball player, you need that. You don't want to feel like you're, running around in an army boot. So I dig that as well. Something I'm a little iffy on is the booty aspect of the shoe. And it seems like Nike's been doing this more and more lately. They did it with the KD9. Personally, I like the old-fashioned tongue setup because it allows more of a customized fit, where it fits your foot, the way you want it to. These one-piece deals, not so much. So we'll see. I did love the KD9, so we'll see. One of the things that I think is going to help is this strap. And I think this is the first time we've seen a strap since the LeBron 5. The LeBron Soldiers almost always have straps. If you watch LeBron play on TV, he plays in Soldiers all the time. It looks like they're taking that aspect from the Soldier and bringing it over to the regular LeBron model, which personally I like it. I love the placement of it. I love the angle of it, right across the kind of the top middle of the foot there. And I think that's going to help kind of combat or balance the booty fit, so to speak. And it's just a nice change of pace. So I like that. I'm excited about it. I'd say that and the impact protection are the two things that I'm most excited about. Of course, you have the dynamic fit lacing setup. At this point, if you've been playing in Nike basketball sneakers at all, you kind of know what that is. I like it a lot. Very good for lockdown. I think that combined with the strap, going to be good to go on lockdown. I'm really excited about this shoe. When they first released pictures and they first, kind of set a date and all that stuff, a lot of people were not too happy about them. I'm happy about them. Maybe because I'm looking at them more performance-wise and less casually. It's probably not a shoe I would wear much casually, but performance-wise, I think it's going to be, especially for me, like I said, I'm a big player. I think this is going to be a very good shoe. I think I'm going to like this a lot. I think Buckets is going to like it a lot. Another thing that I'm a little bit iffy about is the traction. And again, let me just look at the traction while I talk to you guys. The traction is a little funky because you have these pods. You don't have as much surface area, for one. And I don't know. The traction just seems like this little cutout Tetris pattern. Traction is one of those things that you never know until you lace them up and you play on different surfaces, inside, outside, dusty, clean. You guys know how that goes, but it's the one thing that's really, really hard to predict. But that traction looks a little bit iffy. So we will see. And I think that's pretty much it. Overall, I think it's going to be a very good shoe. I expect it to be a very good shoe, especially for bigger players. But I'm really excited about it. Again, I got to track a size 13 down so we can get started on that full performance review for you guys. Oh, one more thing I wanted to mention. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a footwear engineer, if you haven't guessed that already. I'm a basketball player. I've played basketball my whole life, and that's kind of the angle and the point of view that I'm talking to you guys from. And if you're watching this video, you probably play ball too, whether it's, just for fun or if you play on a team or whatever the case is. So you can predict the tech just like I can. And even better because you know what you're looking for in a sneaker. You know if you want more court feel and you don't really care about the impact protection too much. You know how you want the fit to be. If you like a snug fit, you know what you like. So keep that in mind, and then just keep in mind what tech they used on that model and just make a mental note of it. We know what different materials feel like at this point. We know what beefy Zoom units feel like for the most part. Yes, you'll have a better idea when you get out there and playing them for 20, 40 hours. Then you'll, really, really, really fully understand it. But you can definitely know what to expect, and I think that helps. It helps me as a player, so I know that it will help you. So just keep that in mind. That's just a little side note. Thank you for watching. There's not too much else to talk about. I don't want to hold you up any longer. Thank you for watching. As always, I appreciate you. Leave a comment. Let me know. Do you like these? Do you hate them? Are you excited to hoop in them? Do you already have a pair? Let me know your thoughts let me know your initial thoughts on the LeBron 14. Always love to hear from you. I will do my best to respond to everyone. Not too much else for right now. Am I forgetting about anything?
I don't think so.
Remember, if you want an uncivilized hoodie, Friday, noon, Eastern time, MrFormerSimpson.com, $55. Don't miss out, because when they are gone forever. So, that's it. Foamy, buckets over here. Full performance review coming soon. Stay tuned. Oh, if you enjoyed the video, hit that thumbs up button. Really does go a long way. And don't forget to subscribe. We're doing a brand new video basically every single day at this point. So subscribe and stay tuned. And I'm out of here.
Good. Let's show the bottom.